Okay then guys, what's going on? Cloud Plays here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're inside of Star Wars Jedi Survivor and we've got a load of things. A very cool feature that the game actually has in it that nobody really knew existed, but it is probably going to cause a few issues if you ignore it. On top of that, we've got new patch notes for console and PC. This is going to be really interesting as it may not be what you expect it to be. With that being said, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Now, with that being said, let's dive on into some Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So starting off, there was a player that posted up on Reddit that had actually jumped over a area of the map that players were not meant to be in. This, as we know in most games, will enable you guys to visit different locations. Now, for some reason in Star Wars Jedi Survivor, locations are obviously story-based. What this does mean is that this person was able to jump over into a allocated part of the map that they were not meant to be in based on their story progression, and a notice came up on screen essentially saying that if you do continue to change the pathway of your route and decide to go on and search further, that you will potentially mess up the story progression and bypass certain aspects of the story. It then obviously gives you an opportunity to load up an old save file, or it enables you to continue on your path and skipping stories in its essentially broken state. What does this mean? We don't know because nobody's actually done it just yet. We'll have to wait and see what the repercussions of this will be and how much of a absolute nightmare the game might be in that broken state. As of right now, we're just waiting to see. But we have had new patch notes from Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and these ones are a little bit weird, but these are patch notes for number 4 in the Jedi Survivor, and it arrived this week. You can now obviously download that on PlayStation 5, so head on through and give it a check out. But it isn't performance-based. What this actually is it's more fixing a lot of issues. So there are some things in there that are coming soon to console, such as the behavior for ray tracing to reduce idle times, stalls. They're also looking at updating the streaming budget and performing improvements for some VFX. But again, these aren't coming to PlayStation 5 just yet. They're due to come to the console as an overall very soon. One thing they did fix for the PS5 though is they fixed an HDR value mismatch that would cause HDR setups to display incorrectly for the PlayStation 5 users. So if you've now gone ahead and updated, you can now get that. What they have done though for all console and PC is they fixed various save state errors. They fixed a streaming issue that causes some streaming scenarios to end on a black screen. They've also fixed an issue where one of the vents did not open properly, activate in stone spires. Audio effects being fixed. There's been a load of lightsaber marks not displaying correctly. They fixed all of that as well, and there is a few more things, including they've improved the text scrolling and minor text transitions. Some animation fixes, but as an overall though, nothing really that big. The biggest one on there does seem to be where they fixed a bug where Reviz would become unbeatable, but they've now obviously fixed that, so that should now be something that you guys don't have to worry about. That is though all that they've done for this patch, but they do have more work that's continuing. They state here that additionally, here are a few known issues we're currently investigating and working on for future patches. For PC only, they're improving the performance on newer i7 and i9 CPUs that have efficiency cores. They're also, for the PC, general performance improvement to improve both CPU and GPU utilization while reducing idle time both with and without ray tracing. And another one they've got for the PC, which is improving some hitching, which can be attributed to streaming ray tracing data, assets, and a gap in our pre-build shaders. They've got various bug fixes and more apparently. Make sure we're on the lookout for new patch updates to come very soon. This again was patch number 4. We're looking at some details for patch number 5, but as an overall, this one was quite a disappointing one to say the least. I want to know what your guys' opinions are down in the comment section below and what you guys are thinking to Star Wars Jedi Survivor as of right now. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate all your faces, but as always, until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.